Now, some of you may be familiar with the Bocuse d'Or, where chefs around the world compete for a prize to be the world's best chef. Well, here in California and San Francisco, we have, and we're inaugurating with this program, the Pomme D'Or, where a squad of dessert tasters is joining us today to be tasting in this blind taste test an array of desserts.
We're very fortunate in the audience to have this group helping us distribute the Pomme D'Or, the famous Cooking with Lefty Pomme D'Or. And we know that you've all been in training on this dessert squad for many years in some cases. And we appreciate you sharing your experience and your wisdom and youthful expressions with us here tonight. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about dessert, because I know everybody who's watching us certainly has many fond and pleasant thoughts about dessert. So I thought I'd just start by asking you if you have a favorite dessert, or maybe you have two favorite desserts. If you think about dessert, what do you think about first as your really all-time favorite? So what about you, Nora? Do you have a favorite?
Well, my favorite's kind of a classic. I like chocolate chip cookies.
All right.
And I have a recipe that I've memorized because I make it so much.
Yeah.
And last night I actually made it. I followed the recipe because usually I like, add little things, I do like half as much sugar. And I did the right amount of sugar and he hated it. This is my dad.
Oh, no.
He said it was too sweet.
Oh,
He was rejected.
How?
Oh my God! Let me have one of those cookies then.
You can have mine. I believe that the cookie must predominate, cookie aspect. And so when it tastes like sugar or when there's too much chocolate chip, then the balance needs to be restored.
No, I think that's right. You don't want to smother the nose and all that stuff. Yeah. Well.
I'm with you, Nora. I like the sugar.
You know what's real good as a snack is apples, Mr. Sticky Stick pretzels, and cheddar cheese.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is good.
I like, well, this isn't a dessert, but it kind of goes with that sweet and salty theme. All my friends are going to make fun of me, but pizza, if you have cheese pizza and you can slice bananas on top, and it's so good.
Wow.
All my friends have been over to my house and they see me eating it, they're like, ew, that's disgusting, what do you do? And they try it and they agree with me. Well, some of them agree with me. Others still think it's gross, right?
Yeah.
I'm used to pizza with pineapple on it, which
Well,
I
yeah,
really
that's
like.
right.
I've never tried the banana.
Yeah.
I don't like pineapple, so it's like a pineapple substitute.
So do we put hot peppers on this pizza with the bananas, or what else goes on?
Oh, I don't like hot peppers either.
Oh, okay.
But you could try it. I don't know. I've never had it with hot peppers.
Okay, just bananas on the regular. Yeah. So so you have this chocolate chip recipe. So do we have time to understand what's in this, or is it a very long
It's
recipe?
pretty simple. It's a half a cup of sugar, flour, butter, salt, baking soda, egg, chocolate chips.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Sweet chocolate chips or semi-sweet?
Semi-sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
For him.
Yeah. Oh,
he
I
doesn't
see.
like anything sweet.
So do all her
Why
friends
are you
like
doing
stuff?
dessert tasting if you don't like sweet stuff?
No, I like sweet stuff, but not too sweet.
He wants like 2 chocolate chips per cookie.
Well, I can live with 3.
As long as they're really small.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling it.
But my favorite dessert was my mom actually made the best apple pie that I have ever had. And when I find apple pie that is good or better, I'll know.
But has this ever occurred?
It's close.
Yeah.
Close.
Where?
Dixie Tracy made some apple pie that came close.
This is a friend of yours.
A friend of ours.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what were the salient aspects?
Well, it was just the apples were just the right texture and level of sweetness, and the crust was really good and flaky. It was just this
buttery,
perfect crust, and you certainly can't get it commercially. And like I say, Dixie is the closest one who came closest to it. So.
Did you get her recipe?
No, I didn't. I haven't gotten into baking.
Yeah. So do you make dessert?
Well, I scoop out the ice cream.
Yeah. So no one said ice cream, and no one said like chocolate cake. You came close with
well, banana splits are my second favorite.
Okay.
Which I allow myself twice a year. So, January is my next one.
I like chocolate personally. I'm a big chocolate fan. I used to only like chocolate, but now I've expanded to other things. I remember like on Halloween, me and my friends would go trick-or-treating, then we'd come back to my house and we'd all trade. And I would trade anything for chocolate. I'd have like a gigantic pile for this one little chocolate thing, 'cause I didn't like anything else. I didn't like any of those fruit-flavored Jolly Ranchers or Skittles. I like that stuff, like chocolate.
Yeah.
So my friends would have these gigantic piles of like bad stuff, but then I would have my small, moderate pile. But it was good. It was quality candy.
Yeah, anything else that's sort of another ethnicity?
Oh, flan, that's another one of my favorites. Actually, we went to Spain when I was about 11. It was the first time I tasted flan, and I've been a flan fan ever since.
Yeah,
How many times can you say that? Fast. Sorry, I don't know.
Of course, French doesn't count as foreign because all the best
Well,
desserts
French,
Yeah.
everything's French.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you remember we had baked it last
Awesome.
place?
What did you
Also,
think?
oh, it was really good. But
Isn't it?
I really like crepes. There's a place in Japantown that has crepes, and they're like really, really hot. But then they scoop ice cream on the inside, so it's like cold but hot at the same time.
Yeah,
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Having that, I don't know, that contrast kind of teases your mouth and just gives you, I don't know, more of experience, I think.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Well, I remember Sam DeCenzo's mother around Christmas time would make these great Italian, very light, and it was kind of a fried pastry that was dipped in, it was fried and then dipped in powdered sugar, but and I would make sure to go to Sam's house a lot of times around Christmas.
Well, all right, so just a couple more questions. So, you guys, you're a mixed household because you're a kid. You're 13. You're older than that, and it seems to me that a lot of your friends are around a fair amount of the time. So, do your friends like desserts that your dad and mom don't like so much?
Yeah, well, my friends always come over and we make things, and I was like, oh yeah, let's put in a whole bag of chocolate chips, and well, that's okay, but I know that he won't like it, which, well, more cookies for
Your
us,
mom too?
technically.
Yeah.
Well, my mom is very whatever. She eats everything,
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah.
she goes with it. She liked my cookies. She liked my cookies.
Yes,
Was she just saying that?
I don't, she ate
I don't
them
think so.
mine.
She would
I
never
don't
just
know.
say that. She would mean it. God.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, what do you think about it? You see all these kids like running around scarfing up all this chocolate. How does that make you feel?
I'm glad they have something to enjoy.
I like making pumpkin pies too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one of my favorites.
Yeah, aren't they great?
With ice cream, with vanilla
Oh,
ice
well,
cream.
you kind of have to have ice cream on a pumpkin pie. It's just not the
Pretty
same.
soon is pumpkin pie.
I know, I'm getting psyched up.
So, did you have one that you like to make? You wanted to talk about?
I haven't made desserts.
Okay.
I make other things, but,
You do make a lot of other things,
Yeah.
but you're a very creative person, just not in.
well, I make a lot of food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll get you back for you can tell us about that. We'll get
Yeah,
you
I
back.
should have been on the chicken one.
Oh, all right. Well, that'll come around again. You make a chicken.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have to compare recipes. So, when you think about dessert, and we all like dessert pretty well. So, what do you think is it about how dessert makes you feel? Do you like sugar rush or just it's yummy or yeah, definitely the
Big
sugar
time,
rush.
big time.
Yeah.
I think I'm addicted to sugar.
Just needs to be a little one. It helps.
Yeah. You guys have any thoughts about what?
Well, it's just a nice counterpoint. I just like a little bit of dessert. I'm not, except for pumpkin pie, and I can finish off a whole pumpkin pie.
Excellent, good to hear. I'm not the only one.
But in general, I just need a little counterpoint.
Just a little sweet, not too sweet.
Yeah, sometimes me and my wife just share a dessert, and of course, she accuses me of taking bigger pieces than her.
But it's not true.
It's not true.
Yeah.
I just discovered banana cream pie, which is now my new favorite. I love banana cream pie. It's so good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.